I just could never. Like, I feel like I would like literally start my period or something. Like, what do you mean you're out? Yes.
You
like
to put like a makeup sponge up there
yeah,
or something like
a little
that.
diva cup, something to catch it, you know?
I do have an issue. So he is really into gambling, and sometimes I feel like he chooses gambling and sports betting and hitting the slots over me.
I think Makoa got a voice changer and just called in. I'm literally not even kidding. Hello.
Welcome
back
to
Not
Loveline.
We ate with that. That was everything.
Well, I didn't want to do like, cancel you guys do it together. I'm like, let's do something different where we go like one after the other.
I know, and I kind of liked that.
I don't know.
It felt collaborative.
Let us know what you guys think of our
new
podcast.
set.
Our new set. Oh, yes. We have a new
Yeah.
set. We're getting even more. I cannot wait for you guys to see the chairs that Moses designed. They're so they look like the Blue's Clues chair, like round but leopard.
Oh my God.
They're
I love
so cute.
the Blue's Clues chair.
It looks just like it. It looks like a cartoon and it's humongous, so it will look teeny tiny.
We love a big chair. We love leopard. It's so funny. Every single time I come here, something is different. Like even the waters just now, first of all, the Not Loveline waters. It like weirdly makes me really emotional, and it's like it's a water bottle, Tana. You need a nap, but
take as many as you want. We have a whole 500 in the garage.
I'm like so happy, and it's so funny. Trisha walks in and she's like, "Yeah, but like already ready to change them and order a new batch."
Well, we're gonna rebrand a leopard soon.
Yes.
Leopard, pink and purple.
We love leopards so much that we've just been decided. But see, I would just think that forever. I would never like act on that. Like I love you so much.
We're doing leopard because I just feel like there's also, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like there's no podcast that's like a leopard theme yet.
Yeah, and it's
maybe
so
there
us.
is.
I feel like it's so us. Like
I think so too, which is like kind of weird because I don't think of you as a leopard person. I don't think of myself as a leopard person, but we do love leopard. We wear it a lot.
we love, and just like we have that Y2K in us. We have that, like we had our like Jersey Shore.
It's so
kind
weird.
of eras, you know.
I like did not love Jersey Shore, but I love leopard. But I think that's why I like fought Jersey Shore for so long.
Yeah.
I probably was more of a SNOOKI than I wanted to like admit. So I probably was like, oh, I hate this. It's so trashy. But meanwhile, that's like was literally me at the same time.
It's because we were like living Jersey Shore, probably. You know what I mean? Like our own LA version, our own Hollywood version.
Were you into Jersey Shore?
Honestly, yeah. I got more into it as I got older. One time someone told me that if you have a hangover and you have anxiety and you hate what you did last night, like go watch an episode of Jersey Shore to make you feel better. And it was the best advice I've ever received. Like
and you're just like, I feel so much better about my life.
Yeah, like I'm watching SNOOKI like puke on the beach and roll around and cuss everyone out. And I'm like, oh my God, I was an angel last night.
Yeah, remember
in the best way.
I think she was the first one that's like, when she got punched in the face and everyone like rallied around her, I was like, ooh, damn, it like pays to be a victim sometimes. You know what I mean? Because everybody just was like on board with SNOOKI after that.
Yes.
And it was like, obviously, I don't want to get punched in the face, but I was like, good for her for turning it around. Because if it was like me, I'd be like humiliated, mortified, embarrassed. But everyone's just like, no, SNOOKI was like so real.
God. Everyone would have been like, Tana deserved that. The story of my life. Like, you know what I mean?
Have you ever gotten punched? Like, not in a DV situation, but just like out and about, like at a party or something.
The way I like went through a whole
Sorry,
Rolodex. No. Honestly, no. I've had girls try to fight me, but I've never gotten to the like.
You're not a fighter.
Punching. I think growing up, I was much more down, much more like ratchy. Now it's like nose is fake, teeth are fake, lips are fake, face is fake, ass is fake.
Terrified. If I even think there could be a possible fight happening, I'm running as fast as I can.
100%. Now I'm such a runner. It's like I am the definition of flight. Like there's even on tour on stage.
The tour was wild, but that was so me. There are two people. There's the people who are like,
fun,
fight or
freeze.
flight. Yeah.
You're
like, gotta go.
I am flight to a T. I like frequently run away from things that aren't even like if someone creeps me out in the grorsry store, I'm running.
Well, that was actually someone actually came up on stage, right? Yeah. That was actually, I would absolutely do the same thing too.
I was so out of there. I'm such a runner. Speaking of on stage.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh.
Can I first of all, I love O.
It's like, what part?
You just had your Broadway debut.
Yeah. You watched it. That was so cute.
Trisha, we had a full watch party and it was, and I like really, I was like on the fence about going and I just like, I was like, let her have her moment. Like Tana, be so far away from that. And then I was like, I really do wish I went.
I wish more people came in the sense that I didn't. No, but I didn't think it was a big deal either because like Moses stayed with the kids. My mom and sister were just home. Like I just didn't think it was like, I didn't think it would. I was excited. I just didn't think like people would care because to me, I think people thought maybe it was like another tour stop or something where it's just like we rented out a theater. Like I didn't rent out the theater. It was totally like people did the production on it. Like and it became a huge thing. And I don't think I knew it was going to be like that big of a thing. So
that
it
makes
was really
all the more special though. I had such extreme FOMO, but our watch party, it was so emotional. Weirdly, even now, like talking about it, I'm just like I'm so proud of you and happy for you. And like you were so natural up there and just hearing the crowd's reactions and even just seeing everyone on stage. Like it was the girl you had playing Broadway.
So good. Joy was she's in Gypsy right now. She's on a Broadway show.
She was everything.
Yeah.
Everyone was everything. Seeing you with your literal like heroes, icons, idols, like
and
I
like, was dying.
Your little lost voice. You sound so cute.
I was no voice for literally the day I landed. There was no voice. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because like again, I don't think like anyone thinks I'm like gonna be Rachel Zegler on stage singing, you know. But it was like I love singing and I have a passion for it. So to really just strain to get like a little bit of voice out it did suck. But
I almost think though that the lost voice was like the testament to you putting your literal blood, sweat, and tears in this. My entire For You page was just you in different rehearsals serving, by the way. No makeup, body, tea. Like,
oh my gosh, thank you. You did text me on like a Saturday night. You're like, you've looked so great. And I was like, are you okay? Like, what have you seen? I've been looking so nuts. My nose has been red. And...
You're so naturally hot, but I know that you'll try to fight me on that. And you are. But I just like, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It was actually like such a rush and so much fun. And like, I think like having the lost voice gave a little bit more like, people have to use the word fearless or confident, which just means like,
yes,
I could never do that because that's like, I went up there with like very little to work with.
But I could never do that. Don't even think about that in the negative connotation. Like most people could never do that. You are TRISHA Paytas, and like it just it shows through and through. And it was just like even just that video of you leaving the venue and everyone surrounding you. I was bawling. Like, oh my God. Like I can't even, I'm serious. I'm so like, nobody does. Oh my God. I was in Vegas. I'm tired, but like just nobody deserves it like you. Forgive me. Like I just, oh my God.
It feels good. I mean, it has been like a good like year, past couple of years has been really great.
And you deserve everything. Thanks. Will you do it again?
Absolutely,
Broadway?
yeah. I want to like move there like part-time, you know, and do like a full-on show. And I think if I can sing, the other part was there was like casting people from other shows there, from other Broadway shows. And a lot of times like Chicago is a big one that like not influencers, but I would say like Erica Jane goes in it. I think like who else has been in it? Pam Anderson, obviously huge. But I'm trying to think like just other people. Is it Ariana Madix? Like she went in it. You know what I mean?
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so it's like a role that a lot of non-Broadway people go into. So I was like so excited. And I think there was a casting from there. And Little Shop is another one that people do. And I was like it just made me feel so sad because I was like, they probably think that's like how I sing. You know what I mean? Just like barely getting notes out.
No, everyone knows your lore. Like everyone in that room has seen you cover Shallow. Everyone in that room, like it's insane. And I think you get what you want. You're going to be in New York doing that if you want that. I know that.
I did love it.
It was such a rush. I'm going to be in New York. We're going to be shooting Not Loveline in New York City.
We bring the set over.
I would imagine the city line in the back. Like this is real. This is quite literally building.
Oh my God, this is manifesting it. Yes. Yeah, we have a new backdrop. The other one, this was always supposed to be the backdrop. It just wasn't going to come in time. And then I was trying to make the other one work. What was the other? It was like a little robot.
I say I'm so mentally vacant that I don't remember the other one?
It's very unmemorable. It was like a, what would you call it?
It was futuristic like this, but it was a road.
It's a road with like, was
big,
there a
like,
car on it?
Yes.
Like a futuristic car?
Devin, the fact that we are both having to ask you should attest to us as human beings, like to a T.
It was very, like, it was more masculine, arcadey looking. This one I always liked.
This is gorge.
Okay, so yeah, this is it with the leopard.
Yes, and I can't wait.
I don't know about the plants either. I love them, but every time it's like between two, what's the word? Two ferns?
Oh my God, I forgot about that with Zach Galifianakis.
Is that not still on? I thought it was like still a thing, no?
I have no idea if he's still ferning, but I know it was iconic. Like he was like interviewing Obama.
That's right. He was like the original Bobby Altoff. He was like, I guess she probably copied him.
Yes, I've never even thought about that actually.
Bobby Altoff. I don't know if she's still making podcasts. TUAH is back making podcasts.
Dude, I saw that with the coin. That is like,
she's back.
I mean, dude, I feel so like sad, I think, for that whole.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a level where you have to hold her accountable, but like at the same time, like bad management can really just.
Yeah, that's my hot take. I never loved the TUAH brand, and it's not her, it's not Haley. It's like the Jake Paul of it all, the Bill Maher, all the guys like pushing her to be like this sexual thing when I was like, okay, I don't think that's her brand. So I didn't love it all. And then obviously this coin reeks man somehow in there, like a 100%. Male management.
And I always just wonder, I think as like, even just like, not to blame one specific person on her management team, but just with every young girl in this industry,
Yeah.
I think especially when I do stuff with them, I always leave. Like even I'd be up in the bop house. Like, are y'all happy? You know what I mean?
What
like
is the bop house? Because you tweeted Ash Trevino was in the bop house. I'm like, what is the bop? Are you there?
Trisha, oh my God, I'm not there. I think that 2019 me would have had a sleeping bag in the living room.
Who's
there.
in it? Who's in the bop house?
Who's in the bop house? Why am I blanking? Ari Katka.
Sophie Rain?
Sophie Rain. It's a bunch of OF girls who are living in a house together.
Oh, they're bops.
Yes,
I love that. That's so cute.
And honestly, it is cute.
Yeah.
And they're making a killing, obviously. And it's like the first. I feel like a lot of people have tried OF collab houses, and they more so were giving like brothel. And this one is very much. You can tell it's like the girls are running that. It was there.
Okay.
I think that's why it never worked before. It was like management agencies and men trying to like get girls in a house, whereas you can tell the girls are like doing this. And then I don't know. Ash Trevino came over.
That's wild. Is she doing OF now?
I wouldn't be
make a lot.
surprised.
She probably would, right? I don't know.
She was like, he see my pee-pee and his nunu and whatever.
Is that what she
my
says?
nunu. What?
My Nunu has pee-pee. What?
Makoa, I can't stop calling Makoa pee-pee and calling myself Nunu. Like I'm
That's kinda
actually
cute.
out to lunch.
I think it's a cute. I don't know her lore, but I mean, it sounds cute. The vibes.
I think that's cute because it sounds like, when like people call their like Southern grandparents like weird random nicknames, like Pee Pee and Nunu.
Right. Yeah.
Like I think that's cute.
She's just a live streamer, right? Like
Yes.
live. People are tuning in because it's like a train wreck, I guess.
Yes.
Or what? Okay.
Quite literally like car crash you cannot look away from.
But she's just like making money, so she's like, I'm gonna keep. I always kind of, again, hot take, kind of feel bad for people like that because I get it. It's like the money, because you're kind of rewarding this, like, but that's the problem is like she's getting money from it, and so then she's gonna keep doing it.
100%. That's the thing is everyone's like, have her on canceled. And I'm like, that's such a fine line because it's like, I understand people would watch and like, we all have questions.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not Diane, what's her name?
Sawyer?
Yeah. I was going to say
Do you
Summers.
think Diane Sawyer would?
And Suzanne Summers.
Loves R.I.P. She just recently passed away.
Really?
Yeah, I loved her. Diane Sawyer interviewing Ash Trevino would be wild. I don't know.
Yeah, get Diane Sawyer. That would be so funny. Imagine.
She was the worst though. Have you ever looked at old interviews with her and like Britney Spears? She was such a CUNT. I was just like, God, I hate her.
Like just, oh my God, all of the.
She like blamed her for like Justin. Why did you do that to Justin? Why did you break his heart? I'm like,
Yeah, quite
Why don't you
literally.
go?
And has never apologized. All of that,
Never.
I think. Even like Lindsay Lohan and like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like who else? Howard Stern to Anna Nicole Smith. I will never.
I remember watching him and like loving him, obviously on America's Got Talent, and then like seeing those clips now, I actually want to punch him in the balls. Like I wish I could be invited on his show, just like spit in his face, because I'm like, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And I was like, but I remember I was so warped. I was like, I love him. He's so funny. He's so handsome. I was like, what?
100%.
And just doesn't apologize. That's what I'm saying. They're old now, and when you're old, it's like apologize. Like be like, you know what?
100%. I think that we should have a apology tour for all interviewers.
Yes, Jimmy Kimmel too.
Yes, was it Jimmy Kimmel who like flat out put Lindsay Lohan on the spot about like her
David
abuse?
Letterman.
Yeah.
He was like telling her like, you're going to rehab. You just went to rehab. Like, and she was so uncomfortable. She's like, you don't want to answer the questions. He was the
full
worst.
body goosebumps. I can't. That interview makes me want to project out.
No, I think Cher called him one time. She's like, you're an like, I like love that. Jimmy Kimmel had the Man Show, which was like super misogynistic, and I used to like love that as a kid too. And like looking back, I was like, they were so. And now he's super woke, which is like great, but I think you have to like
Jimmy
apologize.
Kimmel's so Dobrik coded. I don't know how to explain
That's
that.
wild.
Do you kind of like see where I'm coming from? No, I'm just making up.
No, I could see it. I could see it. David Dobrik's like in like when he's 40 becoming Jimmy Kimmel, and everyone just like forgetting about David Dobrik's past and just being like, and him never having to take accountability. He gets to be Jimmy Kimmel. He wants to be. I think that was his dream, is to be like a Jimmy Fallon. Like I think he wants to do that.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Fallon might be a better comparison. Your hair looks amazing on a complete side note. I'm like, wow.
I love a little clip-in extensions.
Are they just clip-ins?
Just clip-ins.
They
Just
look
a little
phenomenal.
Yeah, yours too.
No, girl, I'm a mess. I like Trisha. I just typical Tana
Vegas.
shit. Like I'm sitting here on Wednesday? Was
Friday.
it Wednesday? No. I mean on Wednesday.
Oh.
I wasn't going to play in this poker tournament. I get an invite and I'm sitting there on Wednesday thinking to myself, you are going to be so exhausted on Not Loveline when you come to film. But like I wanted to go and I went to bed at 5 a.m. last night and then got on a 7 a.m. plane.
Wait, how are you even functioning?
I took a little nap and honestly nothing gets me up more like Trisha Paytas. Like I'm not even kidding.
Order like coffee. You got to remember to order like food and coffee.
I brought a little like watered down coffee from this morning, like literally in Vegas.
You look so good. I would never know. Oh my
You
God.
are so sweet.
Did you like
I'm
stay up late or what?
I went to bed at 5 a.m.
But what did you do until then?
Gamble.
You love a gamble.
I know.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Did you win?
No, at all. It's like insane. I love it. It's like my iPad kid dopamine and it's so fun.
I wonder what it is because they set you up to lose in Vegas, right? Like no one really.
The house always wins. That's
Right.
quite literally the phrase. And it's like, I mean, my parents quite literally taught me Texas Hold'em hands before the alphabet. Wow. So it's in my blood. And like just growing up in that scene, it's like that's what you do for fun. And like I love it. And poker, especially not necessarily gambling, is a man's world.
Yeah.
And you go sit down at those tables and men, like quite literally yesterday, I had 2 different men tell me they're going to like take my money. And then like they placed lower than me. Like it's the best high to like
just taking it.
I love taking a man's money. You know what I mean? And like I do just love Vegas for like 24 hours, but
that's quick. So you only went for 24 hours.
Yeah, and it was just like such a I don't know, it's such a crazy blunt rotation these tournaments too. I'm like playing poker with Waka Flocka and I'm like this is not like
Who's Waka Flocka?
Oh my God.
Like an influencer or like
he's a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah. And like UFC fighters, people you don't give up flying.
That's great. But do you love it? Are you excited about him?
Oh my God. Like one of my favorite fighters was like, and you know, why do I love that? It's so not on brand for me mentally, but like, I don't know.
No, wait, that's so interesting. I didn't know you love like UFC fights.
Yes, I love UFC fights. I don't love football. We've talked about that, but like,
right. No Super Bowl for you.
I just love the fights because I like can't look away. Same.
That's so interesting. I get scared. I get like nervous to watch them.
I know. It is like an interesting concept for sure.
I feel like that's so Vegas of you. It's like fights and poker and
it is. It really is.
You're
it's
a
like
Vegas girl.
My Vegas shows in that way. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm going to really be saying some delusional today. I'm like
so excited for
I
it.
honestly am. And you're mogging me. I wasn't even going to like address this, but like I'm giving, you know, like when Will Smith was on the red carpet with Jada and he was going like this at her, like that's me today. Like this is me.
You look so cute. No, mine, thank you. Mine is, you know, we love a Fashion Nova fit.
No,
yours
it's
cute. What is
so
yours?
Cute. Mine is Dairy Boy, like Paige Lorenz's.
Wait, why did this sound so familiar? Oh, right. Alexis Oakley did a TikTok today saying she was waiting for the Dairy Boy drop and then missed it today. And I was like, what the hell's a Dairy Boy? You're the second person I heard that said it.
No, I didn't know about it until a couple weeks ago, but she's like very clean girl and then like
it's an influencer's brand.
Yeah. And then she just like makes little clean girl things. Like and in my dream world I'd have like a slick back bun right now.
I
and like
see. Okay.
No winged liner, but you know what I mean?
I'm still happening? The slick back bun was a movement for sure. Is it still a thing in 2025?
But I look like scary with a slicky.
I tried it. I'm
like my forehead is entering the room like 20 minutes before me, and it's just like I need hair in my face.
I always have like a little strip when I do it, but I still look stupid. I'm like, let me just
you don't
I
look
need
stupid.
full hair.
I agree, though. It's like my shield. The hair and the tan is just always going to save you from feeling some type of way. But I was getting a little crazy with my spray tans last week. Like, I don't even know. Get your dollars up with Dollar Up on DraftKings Casino. Hit the reels for a modern take on old school styled slots. New players can play $5 to get a spin on the mystery wheel for a shot at up to $2,000 in casino credits. Download the app and sign up with code Not Loveline. Then play Dollar Up exclusively on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus, physically present, Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. One per new customer. Play $5 and spin wheel to receive $10,000 to $2,000 in non-withdrawable casino credits for select games that expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends February 16th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much, DraftKings. We love you for sponsoring.
Thank you, DraftKings, for sponsoring.
Please
Not
gamble
Loveline.
responsibly.
Yes.
To our callers and Tana.
Yes. Gamble responsibly.
And you get someone come and spray you.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. I need to dial back my addiction. I literally was saying I'm turning into your character on My Strange Addiction. Like, actually.
Character. Like, I did love being tan too. I'm trying to wean myself off of that as well.
No, because you look amazing. It's like, it's just a personal thing. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at you
same.
and I'm not like, oh, she needs a tan. But then I look at me.
No, I know exactly what you mean. I never look at anyone and think they need a tan. But for me, I'm always like,
and then I feel like I'm giving like Wonder Bread, you know?
One. Yeah. Well, this is our Valentine's Day episode. By the way, if you have a question for us, I know we're like halfway into the episode, call us here.
Yes.
Ask us your questions. And if you have super spicy questions, we answer them on Patreon. Patreon.com/NotLoveline. It is crushing over on our Patreon. We have to just give more and more because honestly, that's where we have the most support right now. I was looking at it the other day. I was like, just everything. I do a summary to like Tana's like people, her manager and account and everything like that.
So I do it all myself.
I get the summary and Patreon. us question. You guys love it. We post every Friday on there.
And
we
it's
give you
so fun.
Extended, yes, every week. And it's like sexy. So if you have like sexy questions.
Yeah, Devin was saying we need even more spicy questions.
More spicy. The spicier the better.
Yes.
The crazier. They're pretty crazy. I was gonna say the crazier the better, but it's
we do
wild.
Yeah, we do get some crazy questions over there, and it's so fun. We always say
so
this,
fun.
but we bond so much too, like because we really start sharing.
We
things
know everything. If you need any questions about our sex life, nothing's unanswered.
No, at all. Every single episode on the Patreon, I share something that like you shouldn't be able to waterboard out of me.
Same.
It's like, oh my god.
Same. I know. I always see clips, like little clips here and there. Moses is always like, "What does this mean?" Because I think the one that got clipped, or not clipped, but it's like it was like a quote, was like Trisha referring to her sex life as the quiet place, and was like, "What is this? Where is this from?" It's like it's Patreon. Just check it out.
Literally hope Makoa never sees the Patreon because we go so balls to the wall. By the way, I have 2 random pitches for you, okay?
Love it.
I think that we should do an April Fool's Day or just around that time episode where it's Makoa and Moses.
Love it. Just be like, the joke is like it's us, but it's not.
Yeah, and like quite literally, they answer the
like
questions,
real, actually answer.
Yeah, I think they kill
Moses
it.
would obviously he's upstairs, but when Makoa,
Makoa would. I asked him on the phone today. He like absolutely wants to. Yeah, and I think that their personalities weirdly would like vibe so well.
I actually have no idea how that would work because the chemistry. I don't know.
I weirdly think like them and their water, they're calm. Like I think it'd be much more wholesome and like real advice.
I wonder if they could I don't know Makoa like that on a social level, but Moses is like, I mean, he's so funny because I always think he can't like converse, but then he can, but he's like, I don't know.
No, he absolutely can.
You think?
And
okay.
Makoa is so similar to Moses almost. Like, I feel like they both kind of carry the like almost speak when spoken to vibe. Like they're so chill, but then they both carry such a good conversation.
That's what I wonder. It's like they're so chill. It's like speak when spoken to. And then
No, but I think they would answer it. I think I have faith in them, honestly.
Okay, I love it. I'm down.
If it's a dumb idea, scrap it. My second idea.
I love it. Let us know if you guys like it.
Yeah, let us know if you want that, honestly.
Not Loveline.
I just think, imagine them answering like, you know what I mean? Just like
I'm so weirdly like, I don't know what the word is. Moses would do it in a heartbeat. I'm so much more like protective. I'm like, I hope he's okay. I like look over him. I'm just like, okay, I hope you're okay. Like even when we do Just Trish, I'm always just like, I don't know. I get nervous when he talks. No. I don't know why. Because he's like not like anything. I don't know. I'm just like weird.
You
like
and
that.
I would be actually sitting here like
That's
clenching like dance moms. But it'd be fun.
I know. I'm so bad with that. I would like try and like interrupt or like take over. But
me too. We're so lucky to have them because like we are the stars and we want to be.
Yeah, they don't care.
Like, they love it. You know what I mean? But
okay, I love it.
My other pitch is
people would love it because Makoa doesn't talk. He doesn't like go on camera a lot. You know what I mean? So I think that's good.
I think it'd be really, really fun. I just made him do a try-on haul to like test the waters, and he honestly did. He did a good job.
Sponsored?
Yeah, a little white fox try on.
They love that. I know Fashion Nova loves like boyfriend rates my outfits.
Yes.
So like, okay.
And it's easy. It's like less work for me.
Absolutely.
So
I love it too. Okay.
We should also do a pajama day, like silk pajamas or something.
Do it every
cute.
time. Yeah.
Yes, I know.
I love when we get our leopard chairs, the leopard Dolce & Gabbana is restocking.
Oh my God.
The
and we can
Skims
match.
by Dolce. Yeah.
And like we'll literally blend in. We'll just be floating heads.
That's my goal, is to always wear leopard just every episode pajamas.
It's so flattering.
The Skims Dolce is like so comfortable. I have every single piece from the collection.
And it was like made for you. I can't even express it enough. Like the way you look in it. It's like I don't want to wear it next to you. Like 100%.
But we're gonna wear it together. We're gonna be on it. Yes, I love it. Pajama day leopards.
I'm so
excited.
excited.
What's your medium?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. Okay, got it. I'll get it.
Sometimes I love like oversized though, depending on the item.
Don't
buy that for me. That's expensive. I'll go home and buy that.
Oh my gosh, it's on it.
You've done enough.
Not Loveline.
Not Loveline water.
You won't be there for the relaunch, so you won't be up. It'll be up. It's like 7 a.m. I gotta get on it.
Me. I won't be up. I'll Apple pay you.
You are so on time. I'm so not used to it. Like you come literally if it's 4, Tana's here at 4:05. It's like I'm so not used to it yet.
It's
like,
so funny. Today it was like 4:13, and I was like, oh my God, no.
That's crazy how on time you. Every time we've done this, you've been so on time.
Because I know you'll just be waiting, and especially when we shoot later, I know that you hate filming later into the night, so I like don't want to be not late.
Not
like,
late line.
Yes.
Yeah. By the end of the 4th episode, which is our second Patreon, I'm like just, I don't
Oh
know
my
what's
God.
happening.
The things we say on that 4th Patreon, truly, like, don't even, that's not even me.
I never review. And you never review the Patreons. You review the main ones. We never review the Patreons, so who knows? I never look at anything, so I have no idea what
Oh
comes
my
up.
God, I know. And we just be yapping. I mean, fuck.
I feel like it's good. And we're pretty good because we talk about saucy things on there, it can't be clipped anywhere. So it's
Which
pretty
is,
good.
no, it's actually, it's the perfect formula.
Yeah.
I think that's why I don't like review. Like if it could be clipped to TikTok, I probably would. But it truly feels like a safe space, which is, forgive me.
Love those. I love it so much.
I know, so much.
It's Not Loveline. And Valentine's Day coming up. What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I honestly don't know yet. Like,
you don't plan? Does he plan?
He does plan, and he really slays. He's very like sentimental and like just does lots of like cute little things and stuff. I am gonna try. Last year, I like didn't do jack or Makoa, and then I was like, wait, oh my God, we were just newly dating, and I like didn't know what he was gonna do and like stuff, you know.
What did you do?
Like, we ended up he ordered dinner, like a lavo, like a nice meal at home, and we ate it with candles. He got me a bunch of cute little presents, and then we painted each other. We like sat down with watercolors and like we're staring at each other and painted each other.
That's fun.
And then he painted my roots. I was like, you could have left those out of the painting.
I love that. He needs to pay attention to details. Who set it up? Who set the canvases up and stuff?
No, it was like paper and watercolors. I just had it. It was kind of like a last minute idea. We were just like, let's do it. But it was cute to like be at home, honestly.
I love being home. Going out for Valentine's Day is like the craziest thing
I know,
I've ever
and then
heard.
you're like in the whole dress and like the heels. Like my dream world is like I was in like a tank top and sweats.
Yeah, just being comfy at home.
Yeah, and like eating and like we smoked and like it was just like so cute. I don't know what we'll do this year. I'm excited for whatever. There was something that he planned for our 1-year anniversary, and then I got injections the night before our 1-year anniversary, so then I couldn't walk, so then we couldn't do whatever he planned, so like maybe we'll just
do you know what
that.
it was?
No,
What it was supposed to be?
He won't tell me. He's like no, this one's in the
saving
bank.
it for the next anniversary. This will be your 2-year anniversary coming up in October.
Yes.
Wow.
Or wait, coming up
November.
in December. Jesus Christ.
Was it? Because I remember you came on like October. You said you kind of met. Maybe it was December then.
We officially started dating in December, which I don't think I've ever officially been dating someone that fast in my entire life, but I just knew, you know.
Yeah, it takes a minute to like get there. Oh
yeah, and I was like drunk when we started dating, so I was like sobbing. I was like, I love you.
How do you even ask someone if we're dating? Do you just say, what are we?
We were, that's exactly what happened. I'm not even kidding. And it's so funny that I'm hitting this man with the what are we? He's like, what's your middle name? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like,
What is your middle name?
Marie.
Oh, Tana Marie. That's so pretty. Okay.
Yours is Kate, right?
Yeah. Wow, you have a good memory. Tana Marie. That's pretty.
Yeah.
I like it.
Donnie and Marie.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're going to go see them.
We have to. We
April.
quite literally, oh my God, I want to. Maybe that's our
Let's
first
go.
outing. No, not kidding. And it's
love-
Vegas.
Yeah.
And we stay at Harrah's. I want the whole Trisha experience.
The Harrah's is so fun.
I want like the entire Trisha experience.
They have a really good like Roots Chris actually at Harrah's. It's kind of bouge.
Yeah, you've
They
been
know me
telling
there.
me I want to go and like truly like we need a pink limo. We need like
Absolutely. We had to go at like 5 p.m. too when no one's there.
Yes.
It's like the earliest dinner reservation you can get at Roots Chris.
love
Because then the show's at like 7, so it's like right downstairs, and you just feel like, ready to go.
We're going.
All right, Donnie. Donnie Osmond's manager actually reached out to us after the Broadway debut, reached out to Moses and was like, oh, I showed Donnie, and he's really loved it. And I was like so happy because Donnie Osmond's the reason I went to Broadway. So
Stop it.
We're coming to Vegas.
Manifesting a moment with him in Vegas. Would you do that?
I would love. I'm performing April 12th at the Cosmos, so if he wants to
At
come
the
on
Chelsea.
stage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You played
It's-
there. Yes.
It is so iconic. You're going to have so much fun.
Did you feel ever on tour, this is how I feel, because we're doing Radio City Music Hall and like the Greek too, that maybe the show isn't big enough for like those kind of venues?
Yes. When I'm on stage, like exposing a rapper in like these esteemed, for me, a big thing was not only the iconic places, like even the Chelsea you're walking through seeing Adam Sandler and like all the people on the walls, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Like, what am I doing
But
here?
also the architecture for some reason really got me. Like I would be in these theaters that were quite literally built by hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just beautiful, talking about, and it's like, holy, you know,
That's
like,
what I'm saying. I don't know how to get quite over that, because like Hugh Jackman was just at Radio City Music Hall for like a week with like an orchestra behind him. I'm like, do I really go with like my track and like my music videos playing behind me and just like dancing?
and you
to
do.
Freaky?
Like at the end of the day, like our fans are the reason that we're doing this tour, and that is what they love. But yeah, we had a night where we were playing the same venue at the same time as like Jerry Seinfeld, and like our
crazy.
crowds, it was so funny to see all of the girls and the gays and the theys and then all of the like boomer Jerry Seinfeld crowd. Like they were horrified.
What do you mean you were playing the same night? What does that mean?
It was like a theater that had two, you know what I mean?
What
two
theater
stages
was it?
full. I haven't, no, you.
That's great. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
Why do I feel like we were in Ohio? I might be making that up. I don't know where we were. But it was seeing the two crowds. I felt so bad for the Seinfeld crowd. Like it was so funny.
That's wild. Yeah, no, it also is crazy. I know when we did the Broadway show too, like literally everyone's like, they didn't even have enough barricades because like we just never see like fans like this on Broadway. You know, they were just like so shook. And two, when I came out, it was like so loud and thunderous, which is great for a live show. But Broadway, it's like so funny because like you have to hear music cues and like wait for like whatever. You like couldn't hear anything, and it's wonderful. But like I couldn't imagine doing like Chicago and just like never getting through a line because everyone's just like, oh, like after each line.
That is like the most iconic out, you know, like at the end of the day, it's so iconic. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of imposter syndrome, I think, with touring. You know,
how I feel.
Yeah, because it's just like, how the did I get here? And I don't think it'll ever. It's always pinched me when we see the numbers on Not Loveline every week. You know what I mean? And on Just Trish and on Canceled and everything. But then you see those people in person and you see their outfits and their shirts and they tell you their stories and oh my God.
Yeah, they'll be like, my dad will be like, I saw everyone like in pink rushing to the theater. He's like, I knew to just follow that.
I saw him getting a little interview and it was so cute.
It was like Oscar Crave. You know those Craves?
Yes.
Yeah, Oscar Crave got an interview with my dad. It was so funny.
I didn't know that guy was Oscar Crave because I follow the Craves on Twitter.
Oh, you do? Yeah, he showed his face. A lot of the Craves like to be anonymous, but he showed his face. Trish Crave was there too, but he doesn't show his face. He's also super cute. He's like a really cute guy. They're both cute.
That is so sweet and amazing that everyone was just there. It was like so cool. And it's just, I don't even know. I love that you have all your different eras too. I think it's so cool seeing all of the fans cosplay the things that you have. It truly feels like this like just community of like besties. And imagine how many people probably became like best friends forever.
Yeah, I always say that at my shows. A lot of people come alone actually, and it's really cool because they all like meet each other and it's really fun.
I couldn't agree more. I think it's the people who come alone are my favorite people because I'm like, you're bad. Yeah. It's iconic.
We love to see it. So
your makeup looks great too. I'm just staring at you. Like I haven't seen you.
Thanks.
And like I'm staring at you.
It feels so long.
Well, you're doing the most iconic. Like,
oh my God, so are you though.
I'm not kidding, Trisha. When we were at home watching, you said like, and shout out to all the people at home like streaming. And I was like too moved. Like I was crying. I had goosebumps. I was like, that's me.
Were you watching it like live?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we all just like had a cute moment.
That's
and it was
cute.
so
What time was
fun.
it here? It must have been like 4:00 or something in the afternoon.
Yeah, like 5 or 6, I think.
Oh, right, because it was 8 there. So yeah, probably.
Yeah,
oh my God,
and we all just, it was so fun. Everyone was at the house and then we just went down to the theater and like blacked it out and we felt like we were there and it was like so
Oh my God, that's so cool to see. Yeah, thank God for TikTok. I was just thinking, like, if TikTok got banned, like, I love going home afterwards and just seeing all the clips. And I'm like, God, if TikTok wasn't around, like,
seeing the get ready with me's and like feeling like you're there. It's like the like obviously you go on Instagram and you see all the photos, but seeing and even just like all the girls like in their car on their way, like
it's literally like the nicest thing. Or just seeing like reviews of it too. People were so nice. Like I was just so like mortified, thinking like, oh God, I'm gonna get ripped apart, which I kind of already knew with like my voice anyways. But then like my voice being gone, I was like, God, people are gonna. But people were so nice, and I was like, okay.
Because it's so much more than just your voice. And again, I really do think the lost voice speaks volumes to how much of yourself you put into this. Like you truly gave it your all, and it showed, and it was like, I'm just so proud of you.
Oh my God, thank you. So much fun. I know, I really don't feel like I have any, like, I don't know. That was my dream. I don't know any other dreams. What's your dreams? What's your biggest one?
I don't know. I guess this God-forsaken book. I can't even.
Are you going to put it out this year?
Trisha, I'm trying. I was actually writing on it last night because I couldn't sleep. And it's so funny, the questions I'm Googling, like, how old are you in 3rd grade? When did Hannah Montana come out?
How old are you in 3rd grade?
Like, how old is a person in 3rd grade? Like, I have to fact check everything because I don't.
I know.
Trying to, like, figure out, you know, it's so... The details are so crazy.
That is crazy to like try and like remember things too. Well, I guess your life has been so on the internet since you were a teenager, so you could like go back to your videos almost and be like,
I'm gonna have to for that time really rely on my digital footprint and just the people in my life. Thank God for like Amari and Isabella and stuff. But I'm not there yet. Yeah, he remembers everything, which is so great. But the childhood is crazy. It does come to you as you write. Like even last night, I was like just writing about this story about just my mom and just this like awful story, like whatever. But then I remember that after this like awful day, I went home and watched Hannah Montana, and that didn't come to me until I was in the writing process. And then I was like realizing how much Hannah Montana almost shaped me. Like, because I would go home and like wish that I was Miley Stewart and that Robbie Ray was my dad, and that I could live this double life where I was famous and that people loved me for, you know what I mean? Me. And like, it came to me in the moment as I was writing it. So I was like, you know, it's doable. It's just tough.
It goes so deep too. Like Hannah Montana, you just think like whatever, but it's actually like so deep.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't even think, oh, I need to write about Hannah Montana. But then as I'm in this story, like remembering being in third grade, how I felt, I went home and, you know what I mean? Wished I was Miley Stewart. You know,
and you kind of are now. I feel like you're kind of Hannah Montana now. You kind of do have that life, best of both worlds.
No, I mean, I guess, yeah. But I think that even just Hannah Montana and iCarly, now looking back, watching those in trying times, even before YouTube, shaped me to want to do what I wanted to do.
iCarly, which one is that?
It was Miranda Cosgrove, and she had like a web show on the internet. And this was almost like as the very first YouTubers, like Ray William Johnson was posting at the same time that this show came out.
Like what year is this, you think?
God damn. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know. I mean, probably like...
Are you a teenager?
11, 12?
2007.
Oh, 2007. So I'm like 18. So you must have been like 8.
So I was 9.
9, yeah.
When it came out. And then so probably loving it when I was like 11, and that makes perfect sense. It was like the jump before YouTube. But
wow, they were on it back then. It was a Nickelodeon show. You said, yeah.
And she like had a little web show, and like, you know what I mean? Like it, like, I don't know, even just those things now looking back, like made me want to do
wild. That. Yeah. So that was like your inspo. Have you ever met them? Have you ever met like Miranda Cosgrove or Hannah Montana?
I did meet Miranda Cosgrove.
How was it?
It was honestly amazing. It was a wild night. That's a story for the book.
Really?
Yeah. And
was she like wild?
Maybe, yeah. Like what did she say when she's like, I cuss a little?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, a little.
What did she say? What is that line? She goes,
it's Whitney Cummings asking her if she cusses, and then she says what her favorite curse word is. Probably.
Oh yeah,
a little. Yeah. Oh, I love her.
Love her too.
She's everything.
Yeah.
She is
I don't know much about her, but I like that.
She's one of those people I think that has always just been like good, you know, like perfectly clean brand, good, adorable. She looks the exact same. She had a really crazy stalker, you know, like really wild.
Was she okay? What happened?
I mean,
did they show up to her house?
Can you look up, this is public knowledge because I don't want to out it. If so, I guess cut this. But
I feel like this sounds familiar. Like
he set himself on fire in her lawn. How crazy is that?
Did she ever have any interaction with him?
I know he would like follow her a lot, and like even just in my like deep depths of my stalker, Josh Peck would give me a lot of advice because he like saw it through her. You know what I mean? It was wild.
Is so wild. Oh my gosh,
so sad. Yeah, he shot at her from her car. It was like she for some reason had a gut feeling one night that she should go stay at her parents' house because of her stalker, and then a car drove by her house that was the same make and model as her car, and he shot at the car. Isn't that crazy? That chills on my face.
Wild.
Oh my God, it's like so awful.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Is she like out there? Is she like doing stuff out there now, like publicly, or she's kind of?
Yeah, I think she still acts. I know there was an iCarly reboot. Yeah, and it was actually like really good. They like kind of made it adulty and like, which is cool. I feel like a lot of reboots, like, you know what I mean, like Fuller House. They just try to like pick up where they left off.
I love that you know like, Fuller House. Like, did anyone watch it?
Full House.
Did you watch Fuller House?
I tried to.
I loved Full House too, but Fuller House, I don't know. I couldn't get behind.
I like watched a few episodes and it just wasn't the same. But like,
that's JoJo Siwa's #1 nemesis.
Who
is Candace Cameron Bure?
Oh yeah,
they have beef. She really doesn't like
beef.
her.
Yeah, that was like passionate.
Yeah,
Candace Cameron was weirdly passionate about that. I didn't love that.
No, she's crazy. She's like just hates like gay people.
DJ Tanner. Like DJ Tanner would not have been homophobic.
That's so true. I think she was like Hallmark movies shouldn't have gay couples. I was like, girl, it's a Hallmark movie. Like, what are you upset about?
Like, okay, are you the Hallmark movie police?
She thinks she is. I think so. Yeah. She's wild.
DJ Tanner would have never. You know her and Kimmy Gibbler were scissoring. Like, come on.
That is the ultimate LGBT couple.
Like, Kimmy Gibbler was for sure lesing out. Come on. Can we take a question on that?
I know. Are we even?
I went through 1,500 calls.
1,500 calls.
So impressive.
All right.
I've lived a life.
Let's answer some questions.
Yes. But also, like, what food should we order after
I know.
I'm starving.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Something insane.
Like, what's insane to you?
I know. Like, actual, like, bubble gut surprise. Like, I need some, like...
I'm just gonna, like...
I always want to say Chili's. Like, a Nashville mozzarella sticks always sounds amazing.
Chili's is good.
But I'm down for your pick. I feel like
Chili's.
I
We can do Chili's.
I feel like I always pick.
I like a Chili's.
I'm down if you're down, but
Yeah,
maybe
let's
we'll
get
look.
it.
We'll peruse.
Okay, go on
And
Postmates.
we'll just
DoorDash.
see.
I never got to have it with my family when I went home.
So
You never had Chili's? Okay, we'll try
You're
it
having
today.
it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good at Chili's is done.
Or we could do something different so we can mukbang it and it's different. Like we can see if there's anything
I think
new.
your channel should only be Chili's mukbangs.
Yeah, you're right. But at this point, it's like, pay me.
I love it. I love that everything is just Chili's.
Like
on
I
yours.
would accept a Sizzler or Applebee's sponsorship
Sizzler
at this
is
point if
wild.
Chili's isn't going to pay me,
Is
you know?
Sizzler still around?
I think so. Yeah, I actually saw. Yes, I saw one in like North Hollywood or something.
A Sizzler?
Yes, I just saw a Sizzler driving recently and was like, damn, I should go there.
That's crazy. Do you like Carl's Jr.?
I haven't had in so long.
Did you see the Alex Earl Carl's Jr. Super Bowl commercial?
That is like whoever did that,
know.
genius marketing.
So
Whoever was
smart.
at the Carl's Jr. headquarters and said we need like a modern day moment, and it's so.
She really did look so good.
She looked so good.
Can you imagine being like that?
And
pretty?
I quite literally just want to be a hater because I'm so damn jealous.
Oh, for
Like-
sure. If I was like 10 years ago, I'd be like, that could have been me. Even now, I'm like, that could have been me. I'm like, that should have been me. Like, I get so jealous.
Oh my god, that should have like you would slay that.
I
It's
definitely
crazy.
don't think that's quite
You could
their
slay
brand. But
that.
I
It almost
loved
reminds me of you. I could see you doing something like that and paying homage to you, almost in like the Eminem music video, like that same energy,
Oh,
eating a
yeah.
burger, like on a vintage car, hot, so hot.
Sign me up. No, I loved it. I think I recreated that commercial, the Carl's Jr. one with Paris Hilton. I did it for a music video. I like loved that so much.
Oh,
I
that's
think I tweeted it
iconic.
today just to remind people. I was like, just so you know.
Wait,
I
it's
did
you and
this.
Paris Hilton?
No, it was me recreating the Paris Hilton where she's like in the black one-piece swimsuit. It's like a commercial she did probably were like a baby. I
I
don't know.
always think I know your entire discography and lore, and I get something new every single time.
I love the Carl's Jr. commercial. I did think
Me
they were
too.
so hot back then, and she did look so good.
And
I love
being
it.
able to eat a burger and be hot is, I know for a fact I could not do that. Like
You could do it. What would your Super Bowl commercial be if you could go with any brand?
Well, you know, yeah.
I'm shocked they have it.
Chili's. What else
Use
do
you.
I really like Venus razors. They're good.
What would you do? You do the song. I'm your
Yeah, I'm like
Venus.
shaving my pits. Like I love them. What
I can't
else?
shave mine. I always miss a spot in the middle.
Me
like I shave all the
too.
time. Why is it in the middle?
Sabrina Carpenter put her arms up at the Grammys, and I straight up took a big fat sigh. I was like, my armpit will never be that
Was it just
smooth.
so
It
hairless?
wasn't even an armpit. It was like a forearm in the armpit.
She probably had it waxed.
Yeah, but still, even I
Lizard?
just.
Oh, laser. That never worked
Lasered.
for me. I used to always do laser, but I never worked. I used to try and get my everything lasered.
I always want to get laser, but whenever I go and get my tattoo lasered off,
Which one?
young as on my ass, because it's like you're not gonna have young as on your when
Love
you're
that.
45.
No,
like,
but that's everything. If you're like 50 with youngest.
I know there is a point there where I could. I have it like
So
halfway
cute.
still. I'm at the halfway point.
That's wild.
I could keep it. Yeah, it's oh my god. I got it at TanaCon.
Oh,
No,
what
people
a
are getting
memory.
sunburns and you're tattooing young
Can you?
AF
You
on-
should react to that. I saw you react to your music videos.
Yes.
React to the Shane documentary of your channel because we did that for my Patreon and I was shook.
I absolutely should because I truly and I will need to for the book honestly too.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember anything. Trauma block central.
I was so shocked to learn so much. And then kind of at the end, I'm kind of like, wait, but no, you actually were asking these questions and they had like proof of it. I was like, damn, you really got set up.
when you try your best, but you don't.
That's how I
But-
feel for Haley Welch a little bit too. Is like I don't
So
think she's like a
TanaCon.
mastermind
Yes.
about this. Someone's probably like, you can make all this money, and I'd probably be the same way at that age. I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
if I can make this money, not knowing the scam of it all.
100%.
So it's like the same vibe. Someone just sees a young girl and they're like, you can make this money. And
Yes, exactly. And just like blindly believing in people because you don't know any better. I only now don't blindly believe in people because I had to get my trust and you
Yeah.
know what I mean, broken. I had to get embarrassed, fall on my face so many times, you know?
Yeah.
This will change her forever, probably,
Yeah.
you know?
No.
And they made a Hawk TUAH coin joke at the Grammys.
I mean, that's
Like-
kind of everything. You kind of made it at
No,
that point.
I know. That's what I was saying. I was like talking about that on Canceled and I was like, no, I think that's like.
What did they say?
It's Trevor. Is that his name? Trevor Noah. He was telling it was actually crazy. Trisha, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, I love saying things that aren't true. He was saying like donate anything you can to the LA wildfires. Like donate money, donate
Yeah.
this. Like we accept anything but Hawk TUAH coin. And then it directly cuts to Taylor Swift. I was like, this feels like almost like Scary Movie, like a parody of
Oh
today's
my
society. You know.
God.
It was
And what did
wild.
Taylor Swift do? Was she just like, what?
Nothing. She was just mogging, voguing. Can't even. I can't believe
living
she didn't
her
win a
life.
Grammy. I'm
Was
such
she
a-
nominated?
Yeah, her and Billy didn't win anything.
Yeah, I feel like they do her wrong. I don't know like much about her, but I know they said like every year they show her like losing, and she's always just like
Yeah.
a little more sad each year.
All of the albums were amazing. Truly, this
Yeah.
Grammys, every category was like even like best new artist, it's like Sabrina or Chapel. Like I can't choose.
Well, at least they both won something, which is good. Yeah.
Which is really good. This Grammys was like iconic. It felt like we were in a different timeline. You know, like
I missed it. Did you go?
No.
You didn't go.
No, I went to Grammys after parties, but
oh right, you had your Bianca moment.
Yes, that was crazy, Bianca.
Right. What did you think about it?
Oh my, well, I'm like dying on the hill that I think she's like
exhibitionist.
Oh, I mean, no, it feels like beauty.
Oh, really? I used to think that, but I feel like at this point, yeah.
Or a kink.
That I think she like, you must want to do it.
I hope.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Hope and I pray. People now, all the lip readers are saying you can hear her saying to Kanye that she doesn't want to do it. But then again, she's always doing it on the street with him. So
right. I don't know. That's interesting. I didn't really think about that.
I just could never. Like I feel like I would like literally start my period or something. Like what do you mean you're out? Yes.
You
like
to put like a makeup sponge up there or something like
a little
that.
diva cup, something to catch it. You know.
Yeah. No. Hers was wild. You look good in yours though. Did you have a stylist?
No, I you know what's funny is I bought that dress for the Tarte trip and then I didn't go. So, because I was trying to just mog all these on like sequin
what is
night.
Mog? This is a new word.
Oh my God, I know. What does mog look better than? I think it started with the British girls.
I've never heard of mog.
Like mogging, like you're mogging me right now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want to mog all day long.
Yes, like you're a mogger. You be
should
mogging
put
this.
that mog. Like, you know, like Vogue for Madonna, you can have mog.
Mog. Our song. You know, if I ever
do
come
mog?
back, it's only with you.
Really?
100%.
I'm so down, but like what? Like you need to come out with like a full album.
Trisha, I'm not kidding you.
I love her music.
My literal ultimate hype woman.
I love it.
After filming that video, reacting, I already told you, but I was like in fetal position. Like
it was so good.
I would do it with you 100% tomorrow. I've been texting your guy and like
Did you set up a time to like write?
I haven't set up a time yet, but like whenever you're free, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down with you. Because that's like camp iconic. Mine teeters the line too much of is she serious? And I'm not good enough to be serious. So I need you to add the campability.
But mine it's so funny because I think mine, people think it's camp, but like I was being so serious.
But that's why I need you to almost like bring that out of me. And then therefore it is, you know what I mean?
I love like trying to be serious and just like missing the mark because it's like not on purpose, but then people kind of think it's camp, you know what I mean? Which is, you know.
I need to start thinking. I want to think of like the ultimate chorus because if we make the song and honestly it doesn't go viral on TikTok, like I'll start paying like big brands. Like I'll start paying.
Do you get those? I get hit up all the time to use songs that are already popular on TikTok and like,
I do them all the time.
Do you really?
Yes, quite literally. I just had to do one with Amari where I was like dancing, and it's funny because a couple days prior, Amari asked me, he was like, "We should do this trend."
It's so funny though, right? Those are so funny because the song's already popular.
Yeah, and then sometimes they do well. So then it's like you're making on Creator Fund, and and even honestly, even ours, like then like the fans loved it. So it's like
sometimes it's good.
Yeah,
they know what's trending on the pulse.
Told you 8.
I don't have any sounds anymore on TikTok. I literally just eat on TikTok because I'm like I don't even know what to do anymore on TikTok.
Me too.
You're good at it. You're good at TikTok.
No, I feel you though.
I love it too, especially like in New York. I was by myself. I'm just gonna eat for like 10 minutes on TikTok.
You are like my comfort person. Like watching you eat and eating with you is like the best.
Thanks.
I'm so creepy though. It's like I leave her house and then I'm watching her eating with her. It's like you're a murderer, Tana.
I do. Thank you. I love eating. I do love eating. I need to chill a little bit though. I was eating a little too much.
No. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? It's my favorite pastime. That when we did our Taco Bell moment, that was like just the best.
Oh yeah, the Taco Bell mukbang made the Patreon.
Yes. Oh my God.
I don't know what that was, but I love that you retweeted it because it was just you in the thumbnail. Like,
it was just me in the thumbnail. You're hilarious.
I guess because we didn't pose or anything, so Jimmy's like, I'll just use this one.
That is so funny. Have you tried the Baja Blast? Do you like Baja Blast?
Yeah.
They have a new Baja Blast soda with cream in it, like almost like vanilla cream in the soda and in
like
the freeze. I am not kidding you. The other night I ordered 3 larges for myself.
Ooh, one?
I drank 3 larges to myself.
What's in it? Is it like
it's just Baja Blast and like
But what's
cream.
in Baja Blast? Is it like toxic?
Oh my God, that's so funny. Like redneck tears. Like who knows?
Probably like red 40 or something.
Yeah, everything bad. Every carcinogens, I'm sure. Like, you know, but I'm
down to get it.
That is one of those things where you could straight up tell me that if I keep drinking Baja Blast, it'll take a year off my life. And it's like, I don't need to see 87 then.
Did you ever try the new Baja How Blessed Menu. I don't think it's out anymore, but it had like the pies and stuff.
No, because they were only at select locations.
You didn't drive? The test kitchen's in Irvine. Like, go get it.
Next time you drive to a test kitchen or something like that, I'll absolutely go with you.
When they did the chicken wings years ago for Taco Bell, I drove to Irvine to get it.
Please invite me if you ever do, because I always see those things on Snackalator and then don't get them.
Snackalator. Shout out Snackalator.
We love you, Snackalator.
Always has like the newest stuff coming out.
Yes.
Like, everything looks so good.
I will go with you anytime.
Okay.
I'm
A
serious.
2-hour
Please
road
invite
trip.
me. If I see you going to a test kitchen without me, I'll be hurt. Not kidding.
No, I'll go with you.
That'd be so fun. That's a good one for us.
A road trip. Okay.
We're trying to figure out what we can do outside of podcasting that, and I quote, won't make Trisha uncomfortable.
I know. Well, that would be a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it'd
if
be
we
fun.
just like drive and eat, and it's like, if it's filming, I still consider it like, oh, it's like work, so it's not awkward, you know?
Yeah, but then it will just slowly, we'll take the camera away a little more and more. Eventually, we'll get to a movie in theaters.
Oh my God, that would be everything.
I know. I still haven't seen Last Show, girl.
It's probably not even in theaters anymore, but I do want to see it.
We can even do a thing here. We can incorporate filming. Maybe one time we do one Not Loveline, and then like we watch it.
Film.
I'll wait for a movie because I know that's like far on the end of the spectrum.
The movie's
of like,
just the awkward part to me. For always, I'm just like, do we sit next to each other or apart?
what?
Have you been to a Broadway show?
I've never, ever been to a Broadway show. I know. I would
Your
with
theater?
you. We could go in disguise.
Oh my God.
And then I want to make that a video. It's like,
that's so fun.
But I
I
swear
can't believe
it's
I haven't
like-
seen anything.
when I think of us filming everything, to me, it doesn't feel like sociopathic. Like, you are my friend, and I
Yeah.
enjoy hanging out with you, like, and love doing things with you. Like, it's like if the camera went away, I would still do it. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
but-
I still enjoy yapping with you, and you know what I
No,
mean?
for sure. I know. I always see that. It's like, what? Who is Trisha's friends? And it's like, I don't know. I don't really like have. You're my friend. I consider Oscar my friend, but it's like that is my friendship. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like doing this kind of stuff is like fun. I don't really.
Yes,
hang out.
that is like our hobby, and like at the
Yeah.
same time too, like. Yeah, it's like this job within itself is such a blurred line of, is this real life or is this a job
I think we are.
anyways?
We wouldn't do a podcast if we didn't like each other.
Yeah, 100%. I always say
It's
that
like-
with like Jeff too. It's like all we
Right.
really do is film, but like I that's my friend and I have a great time.
Is
you
he
know?
good?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I mean,
Okay.
just got another surgery and it's like, you know what I mean? Like just,
Crazy. I know.
but he's in good spirits. I think he's like healing. He was just asking me if I wanted to go to New York and I was like, yes, you're back. You're
What are you
feeling
guys
great.
doing? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. He wants to go to Fashion Week. I might. I don't know. We've done it before. It's just Fashion Week's a lot.
What do you do? Just like sit in the fashion shows?
Trisha, like quite literally, yes. And it's like, it looks so cool online, you know? And like, it is, don't get me wrong, my favorite activity is like serving. But like you get there and it's like you put on an outfit, you go to a show, you go back to your hotel, you put on another outfit, everything, you go to
God.
another show, then you put on another outfit, you go to an after party. Like it's literally just putting on outfits and attending things
my
to like be
God.
seen. And like obviously when you're serving a look, it hurts. Nothing ever is comfortable.
Oh God, no.
You know, like the
and then how are you
heels and
sitting?
the-
Like for here, we're always like, okay, how do we sit with our legs
Exactly.
closed?
I stopped no more skirts on Not Loveline. I quite literally had my cooter out.
It is so much better when it's just like pants.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Should we like take one?
We should probably take
call?
one question. Where are we at? Are we like over the limit already?
And honestly, I do just want to say to all the fans listening, like the fact that you guys comment, the fact that we started an advice show and then you love just watching us yap, like means everything to
No,
me.
I would love a whole Just Yet, because some people say there's a Just Yet podcast, but again, we were trying to like get away from our podcast that we do.
Yeah.
But it's just, we do love to yap. And
Yeah, and like I just love our dynamic. I like
Yeah.
feel so comfortable with you guys.
especially when we haven't seen each other in so long, and it's
yeah,
just
the
like,
catch up of a century, like
Yeah.
the kiki. You know,
even
what I mean?
in between like changing clothes, like it never takes like, it's supposed to take like 4 hours technically because we do 4 episodes, but then it ends up being like 6 or 7 because we just talk so much in between.
But I
so.
love it, and we like spill the tea.
Yeah.
I like if the people could hear the conversations in that glam room. Oh my, they should never.
I feel like one day, because like everyone listens to everything on the phone, I feel like one day it's gonna happen where they just hear everything.
Oh my god, I
wouldn't
know,
mind
and we
it.
spill tea in there for
Always.
real. Did you get your
Piping
glam done
hot.
today?
I did. Yeah,
looks
I
great.
cannot do my own makeup and hair. I know you do yours all the time. You look so good. I
It's so
cannot do the
funny.
same in my life. I'm
It looks
so bad.
phenomenal though.
Thanks.
Like she
I try
just
to match your
eats.
vibes.
Little wing. I just have to. I feel like my eyes are small, so I have to like bring them up.
Well, you do
Let's
a good
take a
job at it. Yes.
Hey, Trisha and Tana, it's Allie here. I'm calling because I have been with my boyfriend for around 3 years now, and I am totally expecting to get engaged within the next couple of months, but I do have an issue. So he is really into gambling, and sometimes I feel like he chooses gambling and sports betting and hitting the slots over me, and it just makes me feel really insecure. I really need some advice. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.
I think Makoa got a voice changer and just called in. I'm literally not even kidding. Oh my God.
That's so funny. He's like, I really want to get engaged, but they have a gambling problem.
Dude, I like think about that sometimes. I'm like, what about the kids?
Oh my
I should stop.
God.
No, I mean,
It's so real. People like lose their houses like over gambling
well, it's
problems.
just like all vices, right? Like in moderation, it's fun, but it's such a slippery slope. Just like drinking, an occasional recreational, all the things. It's like, and it is one of those things that like people do just want to do more and more. Like once you love it, you usually love it. So it is scary. And like, I mean, it's hard if he stays within the bounds of your finances / if he's good at it, like.
But I think even like, what if you even win like, you can win $1 million, but then you're just so addicted, you end up losing like 50 million because you're just like, well, I got to get that high back or something.
It is like so true. And I like do not have an answer.
How do you stop yourself from going too crazy? Like, how do you not lose all your money when you gamble?
I bring people who give a about me, honestly.
Yeah, so bring other people with you.
Yes, even like, yeah, like I try not to like run in the gambler cruise too much, I try to like bring people who will be like, stop, because it is like hard, and I guess limiting myself, like, you know what I mean, like having my card have a limit and then knowing what I'm taking out, and then it's like win or lose, walk away.
Do you hit your limit when you gamble?
Oh, I start asking other people for money. It's insane. Like yes, all the time I hit my limit. And thank
people to the ATM.
And thank God I have limits. Like thank God I have limits. Honestly, like I am insane, truly.
Oh my God.
But I'm also like overall in life, I'm very much up. Like I think I found the games I'm good at, and I've won more than I've lost.
Okay, so but you're like lucky, and not everyone is. So it's just...
yeah, that's true. No, but I do think that you can like understand safe betting. I don't want to put it on to anyone else though. Like that's the thing is like,
yeah,
I understand. Like, I do spend so much of my time literally like researching safe betting and like, you know what I mean? Like understanding the odds of a game and trying to learn and stuff, and like playing safe within my financial bounds, So it's like, and it is just such a fine line.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think it's one of those things, same with like if people have a problem with anything else, where you just have to have that open line of communication. And
so, yeah, what's your advice to her?
Like, if you guys are about to get married, obviously your finances become meshed, right? So it's like you have a conversation where it's like, this is the amount of spending money I'm comfortable with yearly. And if you choose to gamble it, or you give him an ultimatum if you really feel that way, right? Like
you going to the slots at 5 a.m. I was concerned for you. I was like,
yeah, it is crazy.
You're smart, but I feel like some people just, especially when you're like more desperate in life, sometimes, when you just really need the money. And
I always think about that. Even like, because I do notice myself, I'm not the type where it's like, let me play with this amount of money, and if I win or lose it, I paid for the experience.
Yeah.
I want to win. So when I'm down, I'm very much in my head like, I have to make it back, and that's not good.
Yeah.
I could see myself stopping fully. I'm cold turkey with everything though, just like alcohol. It's like I'll probably hit a point where I lose an amount of money that hurts and walk away.
Just stop. And you can.
Forever.
You're able to. That's good.
I'm just yin or yang. I can't do many things in moderation so far. So even with gambling, it might not be a long-term thing. Some people do it forever, and they set limits for themselves. I feel like I meet a lot of old gamblers, like old guys and old people in Vegas who've done it forever, and they just
love to do it.
And they set limits for themselves,
That's the way to do it. Yeah, I gamble with, I guess, the lottery every day. And I just do $20 every 5 days.
You're gonna win the lottery.
Well, I know that's the only reason I play is because I saw it. You know what I mean? And I saw the numbers. So, and they've never come up. I've been playing for 5 years now every day, and the numbers have never even come up. Not even close to the sequence. And I was like, man, it has to hit soon because they never come up. Period in the history of the lottery.
Well, that's what the gamblers say. You know what I mean? Like you got to keep going. One day you're gonna hit.
I mean, even when I was in New York, I had Moses get it. Or in London, I was having Moses get it. When I give birth, I'm always get it. Like I have someone get it. I'm like I always.
That is so funny. You're giving birth and someone's going to get lottery tickets.
Literally, no. Like the day, because I feel like the day I don't play is the day my numbers would hit, and I would be like,
yes, brutal.
So, yeah, but I saw it in a dream. That's the only reason I play. I was like, I know I'll win it, but.
Yes, that's so iconic though. Damn, I want to start playing.
It's so fun.
Then I can't win.
Well, I know. I try not to tell people either because I was just like, well, I know I'm gonna win.
And if someone in your life wins, like I'd be so pissed.
That'd be kind of everything though. Like if you won the lottery, I'd be so happy.
That's sweet.
I love I do. I know what you mean. That's why I don't buy them as gifts. I used to give them for like my mom as like a gift, but I thought, what if I like give someone like $100 million?
Right, like you love Oscar, but like you'd be like, damn, what the. I that was my ticket, you know?
Exactly. I'm always just like, I need to win, and then I'll help other people.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And you'd be so giving with it.
Yeah. No,
You'd
that's
be
like the
insane.
goal. I'll be so philanthropic after I win. Yeah.
I agree. Oh my God, that's iconic.
So, anyways, I would say, don't get engaged.
I'm a fucking gambler, so I'm feeling for your guy. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I mean, I think it's open communication.
That's my
and
advice.
obviously, if you can't get ultimatum, because that is, again, same like with being with an alcoholic. I don't know, just certain things. It's like, I don't know how bad it is. You know what I mean? Like, is it just his like fun thing that he's doing in bounds? Is he winning? You know?
Did she have another issue, or was just that?
It was just that.
It was just gambling and okay.
Damn.
It's a big issue. It's your money.
Yeah.
It's your life.
That's, oh my God. Now I like need to ask Makoa like on a deep level, like, how do you feel about this in our future?
He needs like a side bank account.
Yes.
Just in case for both
and
of you.
he's so responsible, like so financially responsible.
Yeah.
And like I can be super financially responsible, but I have my moments, you know, like I love my like frivolous things, but that's also why I try to like work more. Cause it's like, I love living a fun life, you know?
Same. I love a good hustle because I'm like, I need things in life. Moses too has a separate bank account. We have a joint and then we also have separate because he's like, I don't know what you're gonna do with our money.
Yes. Oh my God. That's so real. We're quite literally with the same man. That's so funny.
We love it. All right. Good luck. Let us know how it goes.
Yes, please do. Call back in. I need advice. Like, what'd you do? I'm going to talk to Makoa.
Did you get engaged? Should we take a quick one? Another quick one?
Should we take one more?
Yeah.
I love it. I really do. And God, I can't leave on that note.
Yeah. Let's get a happy one.
Hi, Trish and Tana. Okay, so I need some advice on how to date multiple men at once. I've finally in like a good, healthy single girl era, and, you know, I'm trying to build up that roster. So I just want to know how to navigate dating multiple men at once. Any advice would be appreciated. Thank you. I love you guys.
I actually think like doing your eyebrows is harder than dating multiple men at once. Like it is the easiest thing ever.
What? I was just going to say, like, how do you even have time? How do you manage it? You need a calendar just for your dates.
I guess that's true. But like, you know what I mean? Like you have Mark on Monday, you have Trent on Tuesday, you have William on Wednesday.
How do you keep them straight?
Straight, like as in gay, or like as in like
yeah, how do you get them from turning to
no? Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, well, I do think that, you know, listen, in my life, I feel like I've probably taken both routes where I've been really transparent with the people that I'm seeing other people, and maybe like not so much, and that's not good. I think you should always be transparent. But
and you tell them, you're like, hey, I'm just dating other people.
Yeah, I'm just having fun right now. I don't necessarily know if I want anything serious. I maybe never leave it off the table, but you know what I mean? Like,
so you don't have feelings for them really, because you're kind of just going with whoever.
Well, I kind of look at it as like, okay, let's say you go to a restaurant and you have 4 appetizers, and then you're like, oh my God, the Nashville hot mozzarella ended up being way better. Like next time that could even potentially be my entree, right? Like,
right.
You know, like I think especially in today's climate, sometimes, only if you're wanting to be single and have fun. Like, I'm not saying that that should be your approach to life always, but I think everyone, especially in today's climate, like deserves that era where you're like figuring out what you like and not settling for less. And God, it's like also men are just so awful that sometimes you need to like really see the field.
That, yeah. I guess, what dating is just like going on dates. You're not like... Yeah, I guess I would always like feel bad. I'd always be like, oh my gosh, wait, like I don't know.
But if you think about it, most of those guys are probably doing it too, and then they're gonna lie. And
that's so true. That's so weird to think about. Like, how you're like competing against. I guess, but then when you find your person, that person's just meant for you no matter what. So
100%. Like even just loosely, especially with dating apps too. It's like you don't know this person at all, and like. The date could mean nothing or it could mean everything.
Yeah.
Like I think it's okay to do a few, and I think it's like, just be honest. Don't tire yourself out. Obviously, it's only if you want to do it.
You're saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, I was crazy at one point. Like it just, I don't know. But, and then when you know, you know. Like I think that at the end of the day, especially as women, our intuition speaks so loud. You know, like when you know, you know, and then you don't have to do that anymore. But while you're dating maybe these people, because too, it's like sometimes it can be fun. Like while you're dating these people that aren't filling up your cup fully, you have other people that can. Like maybe you've got the one guy who comes in and cooks a meal and cleans up the house, and he's maybe a little more vanilla missionary, but then you've got the other guy with the motorcycle and he's you from the ceiling, you know?
I'd go with vanilla missionary any day.
I agree. 100%.
The motorcycle from the ceiling is wild.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, you know.
It sounds fun in theory, but it's like exhausting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's why that could be fun for.
That's true. Definitely sow your wild oats out there.
Yeah, like just see the playing field. I don't know.
I was depressed every time I went on a date. I just hated. I was just like, God, none of this was working for me ever.
I agree. That's the thing too, is just so many people don't work out. And I found myself even in life, like trying to force it with someone that just, maybe there's nothing literally wrong with them, but they are just not for you. I met someone kind of a couple months before Makoa that was like that, where there was nothing wrong with this man, like at all. He was great. He was a super, super nice guy, but I just didn't feel that spark. And I kept going on the dates and I kept like trying. And then, you know what I mean? It was like I had to go see what else was out there. And,
no, that happens a lot. And then you think like, oh my God, maybe like there's something wrong with me. Like, why don't I like this person? But you'll know when you know, like you just feel a spark.
100%. And it's like, I'm not against, you know, trying before you're buying a little out in the field, especially because men just do it too.
They do.
Yeah.
But also too, I do think like over time, like there was no like big spark between me and Moses like at the beginning. Maybe at the beginning, but then like it faded because like he was like too honest and too blunt, and also I was like, okay, I don't like this anymore. But then like over time, and then like now, even now, every day I'm just like, God, I like love this person even more. And it's like crazy when I think back to when I met him. How did we get from there to like literally him just like doting on me, just like painting pictures of me, sending me like love notes, and I'm just like, I don't know where this came from.
Was there a comfortability with you and Moses in the beginning though that you maybe didn't possess elsewhere?
I was on a lot of Xanax, a lot.
And so everything was comfortable.
Yeah, so I was like falling asleep like mid sentence all the time, just on him, and just like.
Oh my God.
Literally in the jacuzzi, I just like he like brought me up, and I'm just like always passing out. So
my God.
So I think on his end too, he saw me in a different light because he's just like, oh God, like he thought like I was one way online, like really confident and all this stuff, and then he saw me like in real life, and he's like, oh my God, this girl like it doesn't have together.
Yeah.
So I think he kind of like pulled away, and then he was also like really blunt. I don't want to call him rude, but like blunt. And I've told this story multiple times, but he'd be like, I just like it when girls like wax and not shave. And I'm like, you like I can. Well, I'm gonna shave. Like what the. Like, or I don't like it's just great. I don't even want to.
But I think over time, like. I guess you've grown to love that, right? Or like, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I helped him because he didn't realize it. Like
that it was socially.
Yeah, because he is like a little. That's what I'm saying. Like, and he'll say it too. Like he is socially just like unaware sometimes. So he like didn't know. So I've helped him tremendously. I'm like, you can just like say whatever comes to your mind, like you know whatever. And obviously now I don't shave my legs for like 2 weeks, and he's like doesn't care. You know what I mean? So
and just loves you. That's actually really sweet. That in all the ways you guys probably helped each other flourish to your best selves, which is truly what love is.
Yes. So I guess on that note, like you don't have to have the spark. I wouldn't necessarily say like stay with someone who makes you miserable, but we were in quarantine and I was so bored and I had no one else, and I was like, okay,
and
Moses.
Sometimes that's it too, is giving people the proper chance.
Yeah, that is so true.
Yeah.
Because he really did kind of show up time and time again, and I was doing OF at the time, and it was just, he really did show up a lot, and I was kind of like, okay, it kind of like worked, but it was kind of.
And sometimes too, I think when you've been so mistreated and whatever, like sometimes that is what can make you really fall for someone. I have such bad anxious attachment and stuff that it is like the way Makoa shows up time and time again does make me love him more and more every day, knowing it's not just the good.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Some people love that. You know, some people can fall in love just based on the good, but I think that I'm the type of person who's been through so much trauma that I need to see how you are in the bad to know if it's real.
That's exactly what mine was. And it's like, I don't like, obviously you're not supposed to like test people, and like they shouldn't stick around for testing, but there was so many like tests that I unintentionally like gave him, and like he like just every time kept coming back and like passed it, and like yeah, it was. Yeah, it's like during the bad times is when I'm like, okay, I like am in love with this person. Then the good times, it's like, okay, we're there together.
Yeah, we're so happy, and this is effortless, and this is amazing.
Yeah.
But it is true, and like I think we're an anomaly in that sense. There are probably so many girls out there with so much less trauma who just can catch a vibe with someone, and that's it, and they're off to the races. But at least a girl like me, like I need someone to really show me who they are in those bad moments.
And there's those guys out there that are like that.
Yeah.
So the question was.
Girl, I think you just have fun. Don't read into it. Do what you want to do and communicate well.
Yeah, transparency is a good one. I think if you're honest, that's what dating is.
And you might come across a guy too in these endeavors that's like, whoa, I don't want you to date other people. I don't like this. And then you might like him enough and then it might work out
That's so
perfectly, you know?
true.
Like it's, you know, everything is case by case.
Be
I think just
open.
have fun and just be young. You know what I mean? Even just looking back on all that craziness, I am glad I did it all.
Yeah.
I've seen all
Oh.
the sides of how everything can play out, and now I know exactly what I want for that reason, and therefore,
So true. I'm just like, thank God I never have to date again. And if anything happened to Moses, I'm never dating. I'm happy just being
quite literally,
by
same.
myself
We
with my
will
kids.
be.
Yeah.
It'll be us. Quite
Like,
literally.
yes.
Like I can't even. And I think I am a person too where. And I've tried to change this a lot in my mind, like mentally over time, and I'm much better at it now. But especially as I was younger, I was very grass is greener on the other side.
Yes.
So I had to see that grass. I
Yeah.
had to go
It's not.
mow every lawn. You
Yes.
know, like I had to like really know. And now it's like I know the grass isn't greener on the other
No.
side. And I'm happy I taught myself that lesson. Because imagine I was with Makoa and I was still thinking like that.
Oh.
And then I something amazing.
That was
you
me in
know?
all my 20s. I was like, no, I'm waiting for Brad Pitt to come along. Like I really
Yeah.
thought that. So it's like, yeah, even if
I
Brad
can't believe
Pitt
you
comes
married
along,
a cardboard cutout of Brad Pitt.
I was hoping he'd see it and want to marry me. I thought maybe he'd like see it and be like, that girl's
So
hot. I should date her.
iconic.
Yeah.
I remember Jordan was managing both of us at the time, and I would beg him every single day to tell me who you were marrying, and he wouldn't. He never broke the manager clause. He was like,
I don't think he knew.
Oh, yeah, I
I
forgot.
think I was even trolling him. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get married soon. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he didn't know.
Trying to get out. Yeah, we were really
I
trying.
We were
literally
grilling him.
Don't know.
I was like, tell me who Trisha's
I
marrying.
think I told everybody. I think I even told Shane, like, no, I'm actually getting married. Like, I think it's just like
Yeah.
everybody has just a psychopath.
That's
back then.
iconic, though.
But then you see all the stuff about Brad Pitt coming out in the divorce. I'm like, well, thank God I didn't marry Brad Pitt. You know what I mean?
So true. Even
So.
Angelina Jolie will get played on.
Yeah. Crazy. So, moral of the story.
That's what makes it so hard because I have the utmost faith in my man, but then you see Angelina Jolie getting
No.
played.
Don't date famous or rich
Yeah.
guys. They're just annoying.
I couldn't agree more. I was talking about that last night. I could just never go back to be dating in the scene. It's like I
No.
love being with this human being
a
who's
normal
a human being.
person
Who's
has,
a human being.
feelings for
Yeah, not competing with
emotions.
you, all the things.
It's the best.
You know, yeah. Well, we love you, girl. Have fun. Other
Thank
guy, I
you.
hope he stops gambling. I hope I stop gambling. We love you.
We'll put the gambling number down
Call
there for our
us and-
DraftKings. If you have a
Yes.
gambling problem,
Speaking of call this
number.
and come over to our Patreon. We are about to talk about the crazy.
Yes, it's
Per
going to get
usual.
wild. Patreon.com/NotLoveline.
I'm ready. All
got
right.
it, guys.
Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.